Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's, again, really quick bar workout. For today's class, we're going to do a quick full body. We're going to be using a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can try using a cushion or nothing at all. And a light set of weights. So I'm using 1 kilogram. In bar, because there's a lot of reps and a lot of pulses, we're moving quite fast, it's better to lift lighter. Other than that, and maybe a mat, I'll meet you right here. We'll take a quick warm up. Standing nice and tall, soft bend into the knees and reach the arms up. Let's slide your left arm down the side, reach over with the right and then pull the elbow in. So you reach over and pull it in. Let's go. 3, 2, last one. Take it to the other side. 4, 3, 2, arm circles. Last one. Great, big circles here. So as you create those big circles, make sure you're not overarching into your lower back. You got that neutral braced core here. Let's reverse the circles. Maybe really get that shoulder along for the ride. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. You squat, twist with the right arm. Squat, twist with the left. Keep going, alternating. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a forward fold, pedal out, bend into the knees, and then straighten. Keeping the ankles grounded. We just warm up into the ankles and the calves for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way up, stand nice and tall, and then let's get ready. We're going to grab the ball and place it in between the inner thighs, and then grab the weights. We're going to come for chest, shoulders, inner thighs, and some glutes, some quads, bit of hamstring, full body. Let's go. Soft bend into the knees, and again engaging into the belly, into the core, and the ribs. Just open. So 90-90 in the arms, shoulder presses as we open for 2, and then close it in for 2. Let's speed up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Add in the squeezes of the ball as well. Squeeze and pulse, squeeze and pulse. So the movement, as you notice, from the chest, the arms, has gotten smaller. Core switched on. 8, 7, 6. We add squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we squat, keep pulsing the shoulders, keep sending the weights back behind, just squeeze into the ball. 8, 7, slow it down. 6, so we're going for singles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, soft bend into the knees, straighten the arms, and then bend the elbows. Straighten and then bend. Let's speed it up. So as you speed it up, you notice that I'm only going halfway. Thumb faces up. If you can hear the cheeky music in the background, groove on over. Let's scoop, C curve. Imagine that you're creating a C with the shoulder, with the weight, working into the tops of the shoulders. Release the arms, just wiggle around in the shoulders. Take a squeeze of the ball. Squeeze, squeeze squat, lift. Squeeze squat, lift. Squeeze squat, lift, squeeze. Squeeze at the bottom, squeeze at the top. Stick your bottom back behind you. Light toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, extend the arms forwards as we come into the squat, and then bring it into the hips. You extend. So it's like a really bigger version of a C scoop, I guess. Palm faces down, palm faces up as you stand tall. We're going to let go of the squat, stand tall in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to the chest. So you internal to external, squeeze the imaginary ball between the forearms, palm flips towards you as you bring it in. Come to extend the arms, thumb faces up, bring it in for 2, and then out for 2. Just getting a little bit into the biceps. Let's get a little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. See curve in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's a scoop, 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 scoop. Keep the weights in line with the shoulders, just slightly forwards of them. Keep the shoulders happy. Woo! And if you need to, just shake out the shoulders and then rejoin when you feel like it, when your body's up for it. Notice where you're swinging forwards and backwards with the hips. There's still a slight grip of the ball. 4, 3, 2, done. Wowza! Stretch out if you need to. Let's come to lay onto your left side. Place the ball in front of your right knee. So the hips on top of hip, hip on top of hip. Prop up onto the left shoulder because we've only got a short amount of time. Left leg extends. Keep grounding your top foot into the ball. So you just press the ball in. Press leg in. Press, press, press. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Let's speed it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Dig deep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slight grip, lower and lift your bottom leg. Ooh. I want you to take your weight out the shoulder, press away from the ground, a nice long side waist. Lower and lift your bottom leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted, tiny pulses, tiny pulses. We can do it, tiny pulses, tiny pulses. Keep flexing into that left foot. Think about a string pulling this left inner thigh up towards the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Flex into the foot. Extend. Hold. Keep breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't roll this top shoulder. 4 hips rather. 2, 1. Release. Let's take it to the other side. Prop yourself up onto the right shoulder. Nice and easy. Right leg is long. Hip on top of hip. Shoulder on top of shoulder. This top knee is pressing into the ball. Everything is engaged. Everything is switched on. Nice long neck. Tiny press. And then press. Press into the ball. Press into the ball. Find that stabilization. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and lift your bottom leg. Yes. You got it. Keep it long. Really find as much length as you can along your bottom leg and then lift it up a little bit higher. Keep pressing out of your shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted. Tiny pulses, tiny pulses, tiny pulses. Keep it lifted. Tiny pulses. Can you lift it higher? Tiny pulses. Shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. You got music on in your own room. Dance to it. 8, 7, 6, 5. We hold in 4, 3. Keep it lifted. 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Flex. Try not to roll it open. Yes. Press. Flex. 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 Hold here. Keep breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Place the ball in between the inner thighs. Tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Lift and squeeze. And then tap it down. Hover, squeeze, tap. Engage into the pelvic floor, the lower belly. Nice long neck. We'll keep it lifted and we'll squeeze into the ball in 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted. Tiny squeezes, tiny squeezes. Engage into the core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Place the ball on top of the left leg and just press it in. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So subtle changes, subtle engagement. 8, take it to the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into lie all the way down. Feet together. Well, actually, no, sorry. Feet mat distance apart, pivot the toes out. So knees and toes always in the same direction. Healthy knees, feels good. Release the arms by side. Let's lift and then lower. Hip, hip, bridge, tap it down. Lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it lifted in 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted. Tiny pulses, tiny pulses, tiny pulses, tiny pulses. The knees should feel good here. No sharp pains. If there might be a little bit of a twinge, you can try scooching the knees further forwards. If you want to go a little bit harder, you can lift your toes off the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it lifted in 4, 3. Thigh tap backs 2, 1. So press your thigh out to the side. Yeah, you'll feel it in the outer glutes. Tiny pulses, tiny presses, tiny press back, tiny thigh back. Add in your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses, hips and thigh tap backs. Slight lifted chin here. Core still switched up. If you want to spice it up, maybe arms want to reach up towards the ceiling. Find your balance. Find your breath. Take the thigh tap back out. We'll just lower and lift your hips. Lift, tap. Hold. Keep it lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hug the knees in. Rock side to side. Lift all the way up. Right leg is long. Actually, no, let's go left leg is long so you can see better. Right foot is grounded. So there's a slight roll open of the left leg. Left inner thighs faces up towards the ceiling. Left fingertips behind you. Belly and the ribs are switched on. I want you to sit as tall as you can. You're just going to place your right hand behind the head and then lift your left leg, twist, and then lift. So we're coming to the thighs, which is this top bit here. We're working the hip flexor and the lower core. And you can always place your left hand onto the hip if you want to spice it up. Do bear in mind that this right knee is not rolling open, it's facing the ceiling. 4, we pulse in 3, 2, keep the left leg lifted, tiny pulse and twist, tiny pulse and twist, tiny pulse and twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your leg long, take a forward fold, take it to the side. Left knee is bent, right toe slightly spirals out, right fingertips behind you. Left hand behind the head, just lower and lift and twist. If it's better, you can keep a slight bend in that right knee, and that will help you. And again, I'm always checking in with my left knee. 7, 6, 5, 4. We pulse in 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulse and twist, tiny pulse and twist. So I've got my right hand on top of the hip just to even it out. And if and when I get to my max, I'm going to tap the right fingertips back behind me again. Yeah, sit tall and proud, engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, take a quick forward fold. And a quick maybe opening of the legs. Maybe bounce the knees. Coming to lay all the way down for our final song. Don't hit yourself with the weights. Ball on top of the right thigh, right knee lift. I want the leg 90 degrees on top of the hip. Left foot is grounded. What we're going to do is with the left hand just press into the ball. Press. So I want your pubic bone to face the ceiling. There should be a slight gap underneath your lower back. We're really hitting your transverse here. You can lift your left heel up if that feels good. You can extend your left leg. Press. Press. You should really feel everything switch on. Yeah. We're going to lift the head and the chest. add in a leg, the left leg sweep towards the ceiling, and keep the head lifted. Keep pressing into the ball. A lot of things happening here. If this does not feel good, you can drop the head and the chest. Place the ball onto both thighs, both knee bends. Tiny presses in towards each other. Tiny press, tiny press. We shift it to the side. In 4, 3, 2. We'll ball on top of the left thigh. Right foot drops. Tiny presses, tiny presses, tiny presses. Right heel lifts. Maybe you're right here. Maybe you'd like to extend your right leg. Totally up to you. Create the resistance. You should feel this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We add the sweep. Let's go. Keep the head and the neck lifted, or the head. If it doesn't feel good, you can always drop it. Keep pressing everything into each other as you sweep your right leg. So really bring the ball on top of the legs, 90-90. Tiny presses in towards each other. Fire it up. Belly, the last 3 ribs, sits in together, in towards the belly, send it down. And then you've got the option to lift the head and lift the chest, should you wish to. 8, 7, bicycles in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the ball go. Right elbow to the left leg, and then switch it out. Let's speed it up. Rally. Nice open chest. Make sure you're really going through the belly, through the shoulders, rather than just swinging the elbows. Done. Hug the knees in. And then drop the foot down, or the feet down. Send the knees towards the right. Take a spinal twist. Turn the head towards the left. Yes. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Lift all the way up, coming into a tabletop position. Hands and knees. And then we're coming into your cat-cow. Drop the belly, pull the chest through, and then round it in, stretching into the belly and into the back. If you want to add any of the spinal rolls, you're more than welcome to. Maybe just dip the hips, pull the chest forward, maybe come into your sphinx. That's a nice one. Roll around it in the neck and the shoulder. Maybe lift a bit higher if your lower back is happy. Coming back to your cat-cow if that feels nice. Come into neutral with the spine. We'll reach your left arm up towards the ceiling and then thread it underneath your right armpit. Thread the needle. Land your left shoulder down. Maybe turn your left cheek down or the forehead. Lift it all the way and reach your left arm up. Reset. Right arm reaches up and then we'll thread it through. Lift all the way up. Reach the arms up. And then release. Lift your hips up. Downward dog. Oh, should feel nice. Pedal up through the legs. Sway. Walk the feet in towards the hands. Take a forward fold. Pedal out through the legs. Let's take a standing pigeon pose. Soft bend into that left leg. Cross your right ankle on top. Maybe gently encouraging your right knee down with your hands. Sinking the bottom back behind you. It was almost like you're perching on the chair. Take it to the side. Calming the breath back down if it's been sped up. Standing all the way up, reach the arms high. Interlace your fingers behind you, puff the chest forward, and then release. Let's close down the eyes again, placing the hands on top of the belly. Soft bend into the knees. Always taking a quick, brief second towards the end of the class to show love and gratitude for the ability to move your body today, the gift of movement, and hopefully you leave feeling nice and proud of what you did today. We'll take a big inhale through the nose, exhale, sigh out. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.